Today we're going to be exposing guys' secrets in the bedroom.
Okay.
So these are all the things that we as women have wanted to ask you and or have been curious to know about that goes on in the bedroom and or I guess your daily life. There might be some of that too. But I feel
Okay.
like there's a lot of things that dudes hide from us that they don't tell us.
Maybe. Or we just don't think about.
Yeah, or that part.
Yeah.
We do a lot of this on our TikTok about asking just asking dudes and girls questions about the bedroom and stuff like that. So it'll be fun to get it in a full podcast episode today.
Yeah. I just want to say my birthday is in 2 days after you guys hear this one. I was gonna say it's my birthday on the episode we just recorded because that episode was for the day of my birthday, but I didn't say it, so I'm saying it now. I'm about to be 28 out of the 27s, and I used to love this song by MGK called 27. I don't know if you have ever heard of it. I used to like MGK a lot. But I told myself before I turned 27, I would not listen to it a single time until I'm out of 27 because I don't want the bad voodoo.
Well, you're almost out.
Yeah.
A week
Almost.
from tomorrow.
Yeah.
I guess we talked about it in the podcast we're dropping on in a couple of days, but we're still sick. Third cold of the year, so bear with us for how we sound and stuff like that. We're praying that this is the last one of
Third cold
this year until like the fall, maybe. That'll be amazing if that would happen that way. But yeah, so we've pushed out recording as far as we can.
Yeah.
I hate listening to sick people talk, but at least I'm only losing my voice and Steph has congestion.
It's so weird. I get 3 colds in 2 months. It's crazy.
But anyway, I dropped a question box on our Instagram at Steph and Kales asking what I should ask Steph today. So some of these questions, they might be in a TikTok or two because some of them are very good. So I'm not going to just limit it to the podcast episode. But I'm going to go through and ask all these questions and we're just going to get Steph's honest reaction and answers. And a lot of these are things that women are dying to know and, yeah, need to know.
Okay.
Rimming.
What?
How does it feel for a guy to get done? Right into the nitty gritty.
To do it?
How it feels for a guy to get it done.
The male G spot is there, so.
Okay.
Good.
So ultimately it would be pleasurable.
Yeah, pleasurable. That's the word. But there is guys that we just did a video on, not on ironically, this specific thing.
But butt stuff.
Yeah, but similar. And you have 50-50 in the comments from the guys. I feel like it might lean slightly towards, like, no zone. But then I find it kind of ironic that there's a ton of women saying men like it.
It's because I feel like it's like taboo.
But if a woman said, I don't like something or prefer something, and a ton of men flooded your comments and said, you're just denying it because of XYZ reason, yes, you do. Yes, that would be like, people would lose their fucking minds because a man is telling a woman what she likes, even though she's saying no.
Yeah, I can get that.
So I just think it's kind of ironic that was what was happening.
Yeah, I also think that women are ultimately rushing to say they do is because a lot of men, it's like kind of a secret. Like a lot of men like don't want other people to know that they actually enjoy butt stuff. Like not like that, but like
I feel like it's fine to a limit, but
a finger or like the rim job, whatever. Like I feel like some dudes do like that, but they won't tell nobody that they like that. So that's why they were rushing to the comments and saying that. But it's like a taboo topic.
Yeah, I think it's fine to a point. Yeah, I'm sure that point is very different between some guys.
It's because like I think that dudes don't want it to be taken the wrong way. Like an ego thing. Do dudes care about different colored pussies? Or do they care about innies versus outies?
No. I mean, I don't like discoloration. No. Innie versus outie. I don't know what the alternative one is. like I wouldn't know, but I've never heard a story like literally amongst my guy friends. I've also never heard somebody be like, bro, she had an Audi.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, she had an like. I've never heard any guy complain like. So I don't think that we care about that at all.
Okay.
And I've also never heard a guy say, oh, bro, she had discoloration.
Just happy to be
Like,
there.
yeah. It's all normal shit.
When doing the deed, do they like their balls to be played with while they stroke? And how? I think fair warning is some of these are going to be a little dirty.
During the deed, yes. I feel like it's more toward like the end. Like it'll make things come to an end faster for a lot of guys.
So like I've done a question on that. If we reach around and grab their friends.
Yeah.
And you did say that it would make things come to an end faster most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time. During like head, yes, give them attention to.
Okay.
But the last part was while you stroke. So I'm assuming what that means is like when you're doing it yourself. No, we don't play with our own balls. At least not that I can't imagine that's fun.
Okay. What does it feel like when a guy releases his stuff? Is it part of the orgasm or is it something else?
What? That is a part of it. How would that be anything different?
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, it's a good question.
No, yeah. I mean, if it feels good. I think we tried to explain this in another video, and there's no way I can explain it.
Yeah, because I asked you to give me like a comparison as to what the feeling is.
Yeah,
because for women, like we've said before, it's like building up to like a sneeze.
Yeah, and there's no way for me to explain. I think someone tried in the comments, and it was like kind of close, really not close at the same time. But I really just don't know. A ton of tension and then released.
Like passing a fart?
No. Passing a fart does not feel good.
It's releasing tension.
Yeah, but it's not like it's not like a good sensation.
Okay. Do men notice if we have a lot of bumps or pimples or irritations?
Down there?
Sure, yeah, or anywhere, I guess.
Well, down there, I feel like yes.
Are you looking? Okay.
Only because didn't you just say a lot?
I just said if men notice if you have a lot.
Yeah.
And then do you care?
So I feel like when you're first talking to a girl, you will for sure notice because you're just trying to be safe and checking out your surroundings. And then like if like pimples or like ingrown hair or something, like no, you start to, I mean, you might notice it, but like you start to not even, like it's not even there.
Right.
You notice it, but you don't at the same time. And you don't care. But at first, the first time you're talking, you might care, yeah. To be a buck. Like if you met a guy and you had to do stuff with him and he had a lot, like that said, of pimples or something down there, you might be like, what the fuck?
Well, I know I'm not giving him head.
Yeah, exactly. So you notice at 1st. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That makes sense. Do you care about nipple size?
No.
Like the surrounding, the areola
or whatever it's called.
However you pronounce that. Dudes wouldn't care about that.
No, I don't think we care. Maybe like if it's really dramatically big, but no, I don't care. I don't think most guys do either. I mean, I've heard a couple guys say certain things that imply they would care, but I don't know.
Does hair matter?
What?
Does hair matter? That's another question.
Like on your head?
I'm assuming it means down there.
No, it doesn't matter.
So dudes don't really care?
No, just as long as it's at least tamed.
Okay.
It could be no hair. It could be a little hair. You could do shapes.
Okay.
But there are some guys who are like, I don't want a girl that has no hair. And there's some guys that'll be like, I don't want a girl that has hair that lets the hair grow. suppose everyone has hair.
Why do guys do different stuff with one-night stands rather than with their girlfriend?
Oh, I wish I had more context to that question. Like, I wish I knew what she was talking about.
It means, like, why were you different the first, like, if you were with a girl for the first time, it was just going to be a one-night stand. You did things differently, and then you end up being boyfriend and girlfriend with her. But now you're doing things differently than you were the first night.
I thought that meant sexually.
It is.
I haven't done this in a long time, but what I'm thinking is like with a one night stand, this might actually be the answer.
You want to, like, show off.
Kind of, but I also am just there to please myself.
Okay.
But with the girlfriend or wife, you care about pleasing the other person too. It's not just all about you. So, yeah, you can show off. Like, the girlfriend or the wife already knows. The one night stand doesn't know who you are or how you are. So, you might show off a little bit, but you really only care about yourself. So, like, I don't know, man. I don't know how to say it without sounding fucked up. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
So that's just long story short.
Yeah, you care more about your girlfriend or your wife, so that's why you do things differently. Like, I don't know. I can't say the answer that I'm thinking of without, because I don't know how to word it where it doesn't sound wrong.
Maybe we'll save it for
Yeah.
a TikTok.
Yeah.
Another question. Do men really care if it's brown there and not pink, or it's fake? What the care is the feeling? Okay, we're just gonna say, do men really care if it's brown there and not pink? So, like, do you care if it's discolored?
No, we don't care if it's discolored. What do you mean fake?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Another question. Do men care about sagging cherries after you're done nursing?
No.
You think most men don't care?
Most men do not care, especially if she's nursing your kid. No shot. I mean, if she nursed the kid in general, you don't care. If you've been with the person for a long time and they didn't even have kids and they just got older and it happened, you don't care.
Right.
If she nursed your kid, yeah, you definitely don't care.
Okay.
And if you care that much, bro, there's things you can do. Work harder and then pay for it for her. Sure, she'll do it.
Yeah.
Like,
another question is, do guys prefer women to initiate lovemaking?
do we prefer women to?
Yes.
Sometimes.
During the hand job, does the guy feel different when the girl's hand rubs in different directions?
Yeah.
Like how?
Yeah, it just feels different. Like
what different directions?
twisting.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything just feels different. I don't know.
Okay. Do guys like when a girl takes initiative to do spicy things, or do they find it too intense?
Some guys might find it too intense, but I feel like 9 out of 10 times you're not going to go wrong taking the initiative. It's just sometimes. Like, I think it's case by case.
Hit or miss?
It's hit or miss. But
Okay.
I feel like 9 out of 10 times you won't scare a guy away. Like, if that's what you're worried about. Like,
okay. Do they hate it if we keep sucking after they nut?
no.
So when should we stop?
I don't know, because sometimes it's different. Like, sometimes
Okay.
you could keep going and then all of a sudden be in an immediate round two. And then sometimes it's like, nah, I'm being electrocuted. It's like the feeling. So you just, I don't know, stop whenever they make you. But I, like, me personally, to keep going a little bit after.
Okay. And you think most dudes would probably say the same thing?
I mean, maybe, but I see some fucking dudes say that it hurts. Like, bro, it don't hurt. That is not a hurt.
Yeah. That's why
That's an intense feeling.
Yeah, that was a TikTok question. I asked if it hurt.
Yeah. So I guess they're all case by case, but I think go a little bit after. It's like, I don't know.
Do dudes prefer standing up or sitting down to pee?
Standing. It's the most convenient.
Oh, really? You sit at least 50% of the time.
In my house is the only spot that happens at. But that's because I'm in the luxury of being at home and relaxing.
So at home or in public, what's the average?
Standing.
Okay, for all dudes?
Yes, you stand 99.9% of the time. Unless, like, yeah, you're at home and like chilling and you just don't. I don't know. I just do it because I'm in the luxury of my own home.
Okay.
My grandpa used to say that to me too, though. So.
Why would a guy talk to you every day and then just go radio silent out of nowhere?
Are you in a friends with benefits situation? And what's your age group? These things matter.
So there's a lot of factors that could play a role.
Yeah. So he probably is talking to someone new. Like I said, a lot of things, like context matters. So did you get into an argument? Like, were things falling off before already? Or was it just like out of nowhere? Like, maybe you should get a wellness check done. If like he was like, yes, he has 7 and then never responded to anybody again.
That's a different situation.
Yeah.
I always wondered if guys try to guess like girls' nipple color before seeing her naked. My husband said no, but I'm curious what he and others might say.
No. I actually have never thought about that in my life.
It's actually kind of a good question.
It is a great question. When we imagine, there's no, like, color doesn't, I don't know why. Color doesn't pop into my head.
Every nipple is a different color, though.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's a common thought is, like, what color is it? Because it has to do, like, based off of how they look. And, like, their undertones.
No, I'm telling you, when we try to imagine it, it just generates, like, this imaginary picture. Like, we don't even notice the color. We just try to imagine what they would look like, right? But if I would have known, like, if I would have heard that question back when, like, I was in high school, it would have definitely been a game trying to guess. But
yeah, I think so.
I never thought of that until you just said that. That's crazy, actually.
Are threesomes MFF really so fun, or rather a fantasy 2F are hard to handle for most guys? Okay, so what do you think most guys would choose? MMF or FFM?
We would definitely choose 2 females.
Okay.
I feel like 99.9% of the time, you'll have the guys that say 2 males. Me and the people I know, I never heard that answer, but 2 females. So I would feel like I've never done one. So for me, like, I have to say it would be, from my experience, more of a fantasy because I've never done it, right? It's not something I really care about. I feel like I've heard this before, that 2 females is hard to handle. I was young. I was talking to a girl and we got onto that topic somehow, and she was like, 2 females is hard to handle. And me personally, I said, I don't really care, because it's, at the end of the day, it's about me being with 2 women, not 2 women being with 1 guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like the minority in the situation is who it's about.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 women being hard to handle doesn't matter, because that's not how it goes. You're handling the guy.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
I guess I never, like, if it's 2 guys and 1 girl, the woman is who, like, oh, 2 guys is hard to handle. No, you're the one with the 2 guys.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. It's
that makes sense.
about your pleasure. And then, yes, I know that there's people who do them more often, and the whole experience is about everybody, and it's all sunshine and rainbows. I know that.
Okay.
I'm saying, generally speaking, it's more about the minority in the group.
I mean, yeah, I think I would agree too.
Yeah.
If men watch spicy content with their girl, is that considered cheating if he suggested it?
No.
No, I don't think that's considered cheating.
Didn't they just say, I just saw something that said it's proven to strengthen your relationship watching
Keeps
it with
the
your
spice
partner.
alive.
I think personally it keeps the spice alive, or like is like an aid to it, fun. But I think whoever made that fact that it strengthens your relationship it was probably a poll taken by a bunch of dudes. But
Probably.
It is what it is.
Why would a guy only want to be friends with benefits and just keep it that way? Because he's only thinking about himself?
Maybe. I feel like that's a really basic answer. Like me, so I can't speak for every guy. I feel like everybody goes through different things. I have friends who did the friends with benefits thing with a bunch of women for a long time and just could never settle down. And I think for some of them, it's because they're just really hard to please. They're looking for a perfect person, and that person doesn't exist. So it takes them a very long time to settle because they feel like they're settling for someone. Well, really, you got to find someone who you love their pros and you can learn to love their cons, or
There's
you
not
love their
going to be a
cons.
perfect.
Right. Not everybody. There's not a person who's going to check every single box and not have something that you don't like.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like some of these dudes would not date a woman because she tied her shoelace using more with her left hand. Like,
That's
it's
crazy.
just crazy. Like, the excuses they would make to not like someone. Anyways, for me personally, I feel like I went through a breakup. So when I was in the dating world, I was only being friends with benefits with women. And it was more so like, I'm going to benefit myself and protect me. And then, I don't want a relationship anytime soon. That's the way I saw it.
That definitely makes sense. I feel like the main reason would be just because dudes are thinking about themselves. Because
That's
a friends
surface
with
level,
benefits
though.
type thing is almost like you just want to, you each other want to just
It's
get
the
pleased, and
benefits.
that's it.
Yeah. Some women are the leaders in that, though, too.
Yeah, that's why I said even if women choose to do that.
We're going to have to do a part 2 of this.
Yeah, but there's a lot of questions left over. But if you're listening on Apple or Spotify, make sure to give us a 5-star rating so we get pushed out to more people. And check out the visual version of our podcast on YouTube at the Backdoor Podcast. But this episode and the Backdoor is now closed.